ICSE Maths Class 8 Exercise 9 Question number 7. Now the question number 7 states that what sum of money lent at 6% annum will earn the same interest in 4 years as a sum of rupees 6,000 earns in 6 years at 5% per annum. अब देखिए बोला है लेट, इस क्वेश्चन को कैसे करेंगे, लेट एक्स बी द सम ऑफ मनी लेंट, सो द इंटरेस्ट विल बी प्रिंसिपल इंटू रेट इंटू टाइम डिवाइडेड बाई 100, so x into 6 into 4 divided by 100 will be equal to 6,000 into 5 into 6 by 100. मीन्स इसका जो इंटरेस्ट होगा सेम इंटरेस्ट इसका होना चाहिए, रेट अलग है इसका. तो लेट अस डू इट. देखिए 100 से कैंसिल हो गया, 6 को हमने इससे कैंसिल कर दिया, 4 को 6 से कैंसिल हो गया यहाँ. अब x will be equal to 1500 into 5, that will be equal to 7500, means 7500, and this will be the required answer of the question number 7. Now proceed to the question number 8. Question number 8 states that if a sum of rupees 8,000 amounts to rupees 10,000 in 4 years, in what time will rupees 4,200 amount to rupees 5,600 at the same rate? So we have to tell the time here. Let R be the rate of interest first. So this 10,000 is the amount of 8,000 principal. So apply the formula of amount. Amount is equal to principal inside the bracket 1 plus rate into time divided by 100. So just solve it. You will get, cross multiply किया हमने, we got 4r by 100. 4r by 100 will be equal to 5 by 4 minus 1. हमने ट्रांसपोज कर दिया इसको, that will be equal to, इसको सॉल्व किया 1 by 4 आ गया. So rate will be equal to 1 by 4 into 25 into 1 by 4. So 100 divided by 16, that will be equal to 6, and 1 by 4, or you can say 25 by 4%. This will be the rate. Now the same rate will be applied in the second case, that will be the, let t be the time. So 42,000, that will be the principal, sorry, 4,200 is the principal. Put it outside the bracket, inside bracket 1 plus 25 by 4 rate. Rate को यहाँ पर लिख दिया. Time t, time I have taken the t by 100, that should be equal to 5,600. Now simplify it. You see these 2 0 and these 2 0 will be cancelled. 42 2 से डिवाइड किया इधर, 21 इधर 28. तो t by 16 सॉल्व किया यहाँ पर देखिए, 25 4 is 100 और t by 16 will be equal to 28 divided by 21. ये 21 को क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, -1. So after solving you will get 7 by 21, that will be equal to 1 by 3. Now the time will be equal to 16 divided by 3. यहाँ से क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई किया, 16 divided by 3 years, and it will be equal to 5 and 1 by 3 years. 5 years and 12 into 1 by 3, that is 4 months. So 5 years and 4 months will be the time. This will be the required answer. Now come to the question number 9. Question number 9 states that a certain sum amount to rupees 9,440 in 3 years and rupees 10,400 in 5 years. Find the sum and the rate %. So we have to find two things, sum as well as rate percent. So let us do it. Rate is equal to 100 into interest divided by principal into time. Amount is equal to principal outside inside the bracket 1 plus r into t, rate into time divided by 100. So let the sum be x. So in that case, x will be put here outside of the bracket 1 plus r by r into 3 divided by 100, bracket closed, and it should be equal to 9440. So 1 plus 3r by 100 should be equal to 9440 by x. ये मैंने क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया इधर x. So 3r will be equal to 9440 divided by x minus 1. ट्रांसपोज कर दिया इस 1 को. So rate will be equal to 100 by 3. Cross multiply 100 by 3. Inside the bracket 9440 upon x minus 1. This will be our first equation. Similarly, for 5 years, rate should be equal to 100 divided by 5. Inside the bracket 10,400 divided by x minus 1. This will be the second equation. Now comparing, you see these are the rate, and rate should be same. So on comparing the first and second, we have 100 divided by 3. 100 divided by 3. Inside the bracket 9440 divided by x minus 1 is equal to 100 by 5. 100 by 5. Inside the bracket 10,400 upon x minus 1. अब देखिए ये 100 से कैंसिल हो गया. नाउ वी आर लेफ्ट विथ, अब इसमें जो होगा इसको हमने क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. 5 को इधर, 3 को इधर. देखिए 5 into 9440 divided by x minus 1 it should be equal to 3. 3 को इधर मल्टीप्लाई किया. 3 inside the bracket 10,400 upon x minus 1. अब देखिए 9400 इसको हमने सॉल्व किया. 9440 इंटू 5 माइनस 5, इस 5 को मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया इसमें. यहाँ पर देखिए 3 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया हर एक को. अब यहाँ पर देखिए इधर भी x है. 9440 इंटू 5 अपॉन x माइनस 3 इंटू 10,400 अपॉन x. अब इस 5 को हम इधर लाएंगे तो ये 5 minus 3 that will be equal to 2. So now you can take the 1 by x common. So 4000 इसको मल्टीप्लाई किया. 47,200 minus 31,200 should be equal to 2. Now ये क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई किया और इसको हमने 2 से डिवाइड कर दिया. So x should be equal to 16,000 divided by 2, that is equal to 8,000. Then this will be the required answer of question number 9. Now we have to find the rate. Here we have got the sum. So the rate is equal to 100 divided by 3. 100 divided by 3. Inside the bracket 9440 divided by 8,000 minus 1. Solve किया इसको. 100 divided by 3 into 144 divided by 800, that will be equal to 48 divided by 8, and it will be equal to 6%. This will be the required answer of question number 9. Now come to the question number 10. Now the question number 10 states that at what rate percent will the interest on 7,500 be rupees 1,500 in 4 years? What will be the amount after 8 years? अब देखिए, we have to find out the rate is equal to 100 into interest divided by principal into time. So it is, after solving you will get 5%. So now this 5% will be placed here, 7,500. That is your principal. Inside that, in order to get the amount, inside the bracket we write down here 1 plus 5 into 8 divided by 100. So after solving you will get 75,000 into 7 by 5. Solve kiya, 10,500 will be the required answer. Now come to the question number 11. Question number 11 states that a sum of rupees 1,500 is borrowed on March 27, 2003 at 4% per annum interest. If the debt is cleared on June 8, 2003, find the amount. अब देखिए यहाँ पर मार्च है 27 मार्च, this day will be excluded. It will not be included. And 2003 means that the year consists of 365 days, and this is the rate. So from here the 8 June 2003, so 8 June will be included. The day on which you have borrowed, that will be excluded, and the day we clear, the date, clearing date will be included. So find the amount here. Now you see here the March में कितने दिन हो रहे हैं? 4 days. April में 30 days, May में 31 days, June में 8 days. Total days कितने हो गए? 73 days. So in order to make this 73 days into year, 73 divided by 365, it will be equal to 1 by 5 years. So amount will be equal to 1,500 outside of the bracket, inside 1 plus 4 by 100 into 1 by 5 time. So इसको सॉल्व किया हमने, 4 से डिवाइड किया 100 को, we got here 25, 5 जा 125. इसको वो कर दिया, सॉल्व कर दिया, इम्प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन में बदली कर दिया, तो we got it, that is rupees 1,512. That will be the amount. 1,512 will be our amount. Now come to the question number 12. Question number 12 states that what sum borrowed on May 24, 2004 will amount to rupees 5,105.10 on October 17, 2004 at 5% per annum. So this will be the, so this year will consist of the 365 days. Now you see here, let first of all you see the May 7 days, June 30 days, July 31 days, August 31 days, September 30 days, October 17 days. So total number of days is equal to 146 days in 2004. In 2004 में 146 days लिया है. So here you see, in order to find out the amount, X is the sum which has been supposed. So inside the bracket 1 plus 5 into 146 divided by 100 into, in the denominator, 366. So it will be equal to, it is already given that 5,105.10. Now the X will be equal to 5,105.10 into 366 multiplied by 100. So 00 here, 366, 00 plus 730. After solving you will get 5,105. 1 point decimal, the decimal point I have removed just by मल्टीप्लाई है, इसमें से हमने एक जीरो हटाया और यहाँ से 2 जीरो हटाया, 2 जीरो हटा करके हमने 10 को रख दिया इधर एज इट इज. सो it is now free from the decimal. 366 whole divided by 37,330. This 0 and this 0 will be cancelled. Now just multiply it. You will get 1868466 whole divided by 3733. It will be equal to 5005.268. So it is just approaching to the 5005. So answer will be 5005. Now come to the question number 13. Question number 13 state that Prakash invested rupees 5,000 for 5 years. He also invested rupees 7,000 for 3 years at the rate that is 3% higher than the first one. If the total interest he receives is rupees 4,310, calculate both the rates. अब देखिए यहाँ पर रेट को वर्कआउट करना था. लेट आर बी द रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट in the first case, so then r plus 3 will be the rate of the interest in the second case. So here the 5,000 into 5 into r divided by 100, this is the interest plus in the second case में rate क्या हो जाएगा, r plus 3 हो जाएगा. So 7,000 into 3 plus into rate plus 3 bracket close whole divided by 100. तो देखिए हमने 0 0 कैंसिल कर दिया, यहाँ पर भी, यहाँ से भी 0 0 कैंसिल कर दिया. एंड नाउ ये 0 हमने कैंसिल कर दिया, हर एक का एक 0, यहाँ से 0 हटा करके इस 0 को कैंसिल कर दिया. सो अल्टीमेटली वी गॉट 25, 5 5 जो 25 आर प्लस 21 आर प्लस 63 इज इक्वल टू 431. इट विल बी इक्वल टू 46 आर. That is 431 minus 63, that should be equal to 368. So rate will be equal to 368 divided by 46. Just solve it, you will get 8% answer. So the rate will be equal to r plus 3, that is 8 plus 3, and it will be equal to 11%. There will be the two answer of the rate. Initially the rate was 8, now after by increasing by 3% it will be equal to 11%. Now come to the question number 14. Sunita gets a bonus of rupees 7,200. She invests rupees 3,200 for 3 years and remaining rupees 4,000 also for 3 years. The rate of interest in the second case is 2% lower than the first one. If after 3 years it amounts to rupees 9,336, calculate both the rate. So we have to work out the 7,200 has been divided into 3,200 and it has been deposited for 3 years at the rate, say r%. R% I have supposed the rate should be r%. Now the second part, that is principal is 4,000 and time is 3 years, but the rate of interest is r minus 2%. 2% less है. And total इसका total amount जो होता है, that is equal to 9,336. So it will be solved like this. We just apply the amount formula. 3,200 inside the bracket 1 plus 3r by 100 bracket close plus 4,000 inside the bracket 1 plus 3 into r minus 2 upon 100 bracket closed. It should be equal to 9,336. So solve it. Here I have taken 8,000 common, 800 common from this and this. So inside the bracket we are having 4, inside the bracket 100 plus 3r by 100 plus 5. देखिए 8 है, 8 5 जब 40, so 5 will be outside of the bracket. Inside the bracket you will get 100 plus 3r minus 6 bracket close whole divided by 100. Now this 100 and this 100, there are two zeros, and it will be cancelled by this 800 zeros. So 8 will be divided by this side by cross multiplication division. Sorry, 400 plus 12R plus 500 minus 30 plus 15R should be equal to 9,336 upon 8. So just to divide it, you will get 1,167. So 27R will be equal to 1,167 minus 870. That will be equal to 297. So therefore the rate will be equal to 297 divided by 27. That will be equal to 11%. So the rate 2% less will be equal to 11 minus 2, that is equal to 9%, and these are the required answer of question number 14. Now proceed to the question number 15. Now the question number 15 states that divide rupees 1,600 into two parts in such a way that the simple interest on the first part at 10% for 2 years is equal to the interest on the other part at 8% for 1.5 years. So this sum will be solved like this. Suppose that this 1,600 has been divided into two parts, that is, let x be the one part. So the second part will be equal to 1,600 minus x. The first one has been deposited at the rate 10%, and this is at 8%. Time is 2 years for the first one. Second time is 1.5 years. That is 3 by 2 years. So we just work out the interest, simple interest. So x into 10 divided into 2 divided by 100 should be equal to 1,600 minus x bracket close into 8 into 3 by 2 divided by 100. So 100 and 100 will be cancelled. Now it's just divide it. This one, this is 10. So I have divided this side by 2, this side also by 2. So we got here 5 and 8, 5 and 2 to 2 4, 2 आया यहाँ पर, 2 से कर दिया इसको. So this one 2 will be cancelled. आ रहा 5x will be equal to 4,800 minus 3x. It will be equal to 8x. That will be equal to 4,800. So x will be equal to 4,800 divided by 8, and it will be equal to 600. So the second part will be 1,600 minus 600, and it will be equal to 1,000. That's all.